The thirst is real.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a special episode of Thirsty Boys here live in location in LA. And we are with someone that will definitely make you thirsty. OF creator, Jacob. What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great.
You? I didn't meet you. I just admired you from afar when I was working out in the gym of your condo.
Oh.
I was there in Airbnb.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's a handsome man. And then I don't know how I found you.
Yeah, we talked online. I wish you would have come up to me.
Oh,
but
thank
yeah, gyms are always fun.
Gyms are fun.
Yeah,
Gyms are fun.
So yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. You messaged me when I was in Toronto. I was doing a shoot there. And you were asking me what I was doing, and I was like, oh, I have every day's filled.
Got it.
Yeah.
And you were there for
JJ Malibu shoot.
That's right. That's right. And then you are friends with I think Toronto JJ Malibu boys.
Yes.
And then you did Below Deck
yes.
with some of those boys.
That's correct.
Right?
Yes, we all did it together.
Let's just start there.
Oh.
Below Deck. Was it your first reality show?
Gosh, no. I actually did another reality show that I don't like to mention, but yes, so it was not my first reality show.
I know we have to start there.
Okay.
What was the first reality show?
Technically, the very first reality show I ever did was So You Think You Can Dance.
Oh.
Yeah. So that one, there's a lot of rounds that you don't see online, but I did get a little clip of me saying where I was from.
Okay.
And they showed a clip of me doing this big leap. And it was the first time that I ever realized because I was a theater boy.
Yeah.
There's a difference between TV face and stage face.
Okay.
Because my face is really bigger
Yeah.
when I don't have Botox. And so they did this one part where they're oh, you have to do it in slow-mo and you do a big trick and then go into slow-mo into the camera. But my face is crazy. So I was it looks so crazy. They kept telling me to do it again. So I learned how to do my regular, my film face as opposed to my stage face. Cause theater, you're trying to get the 2000th person in the back row.
Yeah, in the back. So you are a trained dancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I did a reality show for Out TV that I did.
I feel like I watched them all.
It was called Go for the Gold.
Okay. I've seen the clips.
Okay, you're good.
And they have season. They got
no. I think they did a different version. So there's a new version of a similar stylish show now.
Yes.
And so so I don't know. But I know I like to tell the truth. So yes, I did that one too.
Okay.
And then
Go for the Gold.
And then Below Deck.
And Below Deck. Okay.
Yeah.
And is it do you feel when you're doing shows, is it always about promoting the OF, or is it I love reality TV, I love competition? What draws you to the shows?
Well, I have learned now that is about entertainment, right?
Yes.
You're supposed to give people a show.
Yes.
When I was in the show, it's all about I think this is a competition. That's about the competition. That's what it is. No. So if I'm ever in a reality show again, I will be. I will also know that I always want to be truthful and honest, which I don't think everyone does. I'll always be truthful and honest, but I also do it in a way that is entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's something people.
So then, I know there was a little bit of controversy with Below Deck. I saw all the post videos, interviews, and things. But how was the experience overall?
So the experience was incredible.
Yeah.
We got along with the crew so well. We had the best time and we partied with them. We had such a good time. We kept in touch with them afterwards.
Yeah.
And so we film it. It's a year. And a year later, we find out that we didn't tip well.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And the craziest thing, we were contracted through a third-party company.
Of course. You didn't buy the charter yourself.
No.
So of course you're not thinking about the tip because you're there as a guest.
Right. So we were not supposed, so basically they told us you're acting as the guest. The main person was Sky Knox. And then, we were supposed to go on as if we were just the guest that had paid to be on there.
Okay.
And we weren't supposed to say anything about this third-party company.
Got it.
And so we were cool. And when we were invited, we were told, hey guys, you just have a vacation, be your authentic selves, which I actually loved about that company is they said, you don't have to do anything. You just be yourselves, have fun, and react as you would normally react, which I loved. And I guess what we found out is that we were originally a 3-day charter.
Okay.
And when they first signed the paperwork, and something happened where they changed us to a 5-day charter.
Yeah.
But when you sign the paperwork, everything's paid up front, including the tip.
Yeah.
And so with all that said, the company then said, we've taken care of everything. So all we were supposed to do is have fun, have a good time.
Yeah.
And then we had a contract to do stuff with them afterwards, right? And so a year later to find out that we had not given them a good tip when they did so well.
Yeah.
We were all heartbroken. We
course.
messaged them I messaged them individually. I know a handful of us did, or not all of us. And they all got back to us and, they were very lovely and kind. And we did a group chat, and actually Barbara came on to the group chat for the company.
Okay.
And she came on there, just telling also her side of the story and our side of the story and kind of defending us in a way. But we had a really good time if it wasn't for that one moment.
I know. Reality TV. Sometimes that's all they focus on. What is the dream next show?
The dream next show, honestly, so my favorite show is Survivor.
Love.
But it looks too hard. So I'd rather do like a clean, an easier version, which I think is Big Brother. I know that sounds terrible, but like at least you're in a house and you're taken care of. Because I love all of that. Ideally, if I could pick any show, it'd be Traders.
Oh, well, they're casting like civilian season or a non. Have we already sent in the tape?
I already did.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, come on, casting producers, get on it. I know. And I think we're in the age now, like, let's be real. OF creators and porn stars were like not allowed on shows for a long time. I think we're entering the age where it's like more okay.
I hope so. That's my big thing. Like, I want to ask like Jeff Probst or whoever it is and be like, give me the honest truth. Like, do I have a chance at this? Because the big thing is, it's about money, right? And the thing is, if they have an OF creator or an adult creator, they have to look at everyone that's putting money into the commercials. And they have to say, okay, we're okay with this person possibly winning the show. And if that's not the case, they won't cast us. I know. Which is so sad because like it's a real job, right? Yeah. And so that's the only thing, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say which shows, but like I've gone through a couple rounds of different shows and I'm always wondering, or even like theater now, I always wonder like, did they find out I'm doing OF and is that why? Or is it just because I was not good enough, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. No, I mean, it must be hard. I mean, there's obviously still stigma like in this arena, but we are getting, I think, closer to moving past that. Yeah. At what age did you start, or like when did you know, like I want to be in this world?
You know, I think it was COVID, and we were in that world. And actually, 10 years ago, more now, I had done a solo video for Sean Cody, and it went somewhat viral because they were like an out Asian on Sean Cody. It's 2011. Oh my god, that's so long ago. Oh my gosh, and so it got a lot of traction. Like at that time, they were like they were the website to go to, right? And so I was recognized everywhere for like 2 months. I lost my job. And because of it.
Really?
My first dance tour, I had just booked out in New York. They had found out and they fired me.
No.
Yeah, I was devastated. It was, and Sean Cody asked me back. They're like, hey, would you do?
You're like, yes, bitch.
No, I said no.
No, what?
Yeah. Shit. So at the time, well, because it was a very different world back then, right? So my manager at the time was like, hey, look, it's a solo. Don't do anything else. Yeah. You could still be in theater. Okay. And he was like, okay, great. So I said, okay, thinking my world was over. I actually ended up changing my stage name because I didn't want anyone to like put two and two together.
Of course.
And so 10 years later, or so when COVID happened, you know, I started to gain a following on TikTok. I like started doing skits and stuff and all this other stuff. And at like around 300,000 followers in like 6 months, people were kind of mentioning, hey, were you the guy on Sean Cody? And I was like, you know, and TikTok had a lot of sex positivity talk, which was really new to me. Yeah. And so it started to make me feel more comfortable. Yes. And so I was like, you know what? I think that I could have support if I go back. So I'll start an OF. Okay. And so it was that really changed my mind. And because I had actually just booked my dream theater show and COVID stopped it. Oh. And so I know
all these barriers
so much. And when that happened, I moved into my friend's basement because I just paid off all my debt. So I was at zero, but I had $0. Yeah. She's like, you can move to my basement, figure out your life. And in her basement is when I became big on TikTok and decided to do OF, and she was so supportive.
Okay, and like, is it lucrative? Is it more lucrative than Broadway, or like where, as much as you feel comfortable sharing?
Yeah, for me, it is the most money I've ever made in my life. Like I am used to being a starving artist, having 4 roommates, going to audition after audition. I remember I would be excited just to book a show. I was like, I don't care how much it pays. I'm just excited to be on stage.
Yes, yes.
And then now when I started doing OF, in the first 2 weeks, I was like, I have never made this much in my life in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And so, I mean, this was like prime OF time, right?
Yeah, so, yeah. Because you were there at like the beginning of, early days.
End of 2020,
okay.
Right?
I don't even know when it came out.
Yeah, actually it was a bit before that, but when it started to get big.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is I'm about to celebrate 5 years this month.
On OF.
On OF. And
happy anniversary.
Thank you. And so, so it was crazy because in theater, you do it for the love and the passion of theater. and you're like so excited. And while you have the job, you're making a good amount of money, or sometimes not. But then when you're done, you go back to waiting tables, finding a way to survive between shows.
Yeah.
And I worked regularly, but I wasn't that guy that like booked everything all the time. But I always worked regularly enough to have my insurance. And so that's all. I was like, I have insurance and I have enough to pay rent. I'm a dream. And so when I started doing OF, it was really weird to be like, oh, I could pay for rent and do everything else that I want.
Yeah.
And so it was a really big cultural shock for me. And so for me, I've been very lucky and fortunate that it has been very lucrative.
So now 600,000 on TikTok, 5 years on OF. Do you feel that you have stopped pursuing other dreams or aspirations, either because it's going so well or because you can't? Or do you still do theater? Do you still audition? Where are you at in that?
So now I can be more selective, right? I used to do theater and the love was, I just loved being on stage. But I realized as I did that, like now, money-wise, it's not about the money now. It's about, do I want to be in this show?
Yeah.
And the last show I did, the way that it was directed, I did nothing. I literally stood on stage most of the show. I was in one dance number in this 3-hour musical, and the rest of the show, like there was more points on stage where I stood on stage for 10 minutes, and I was like, oh my God, I do not enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
Right? But back then I would have been like, oh, I'm on stage and I love it.
Yeah.
So I do still pursue it, but I'm more selective of it. And actually my theater agent let me go because they were like, what do you want to be on Broadway? What will you fly into? I was like, currently there's nothing on Broadway this was like a year ago, oh no, less than that. But he asked me if there was anything on Broadway I wanted to be in, and at the time I said no.
Okay.
I go, right now I want to stay in LA and pursue things here.
Okay.
And they were like, okay, well, if there's nothing you want to do in New York, what can we do for you? I was like, well, if you're okay with me just auditioning for the things I want, then I'd love that.
Yeah.
Because they were like, well, why aren't you going into this audition that we have in LA? And I was like, well, that audition doesn't really pay me enough.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. So, they were like, it doesn't seem like we're a good fit. I said, you know what? Great, because I always got anxiety. I got so much anxiety every time they were sending me auditions. And I was like, I have to tell my agents no again. And so now I do go in, and like I recently just auditioned for something in LA, and I hope that it goes somewhere. Yeah. But I just can be more selective. But I still do pursue it.
Okay, then that makes sense. So dating while being on OF. So did you meet your partner while you were on OF? Is he a creator? Like, how does that world work?
I think it can be very difficult with the wrong person, right? But I have the right person. And so I met my partner. We were friends first. We actually met in the show that we were in before all this. And as I started doing OF, I was telling him about it. And we became boyfriends. And I was like, no pressure. But I think you could also be really successful at this. And I was right. I'm usually right. So, and so the thing is we're very trusting and we're very communicative. Yeah. And I think that in any relationship, whether it's friendship or a love relationship, if you're able to verbalize what you need and want, and be able to talk about that candidly with the other person, they can tell you whether or not they can deliver that for you. Yeah. Because if they can, then they're great for you. If they're not, then that's not the right time for you to be that.
Do you guys mostly work together or separate?
We do more separate. So my partner and I, we do film together sometimes, but because we film so much,
busy, booked and blessed.
Sorry. But because we do film so much with other people, when we're intimate, we like to sometimes just worry about us and not the camera and the angles. And like, it's just nice to have like the moment with each other.
Okay, let's talk about this. So sometimes I like to align it to like a chef. Like they have to cook every day at work, but then they have to cook at home too, maybe. Right. What's the difference between sex as a creator and then at home?
Well, sex as a creator, you have to be aware of, because this is a business, you have to be aware of like, what would the audience want to see? They want to see the shot of penetration. They want to see a shot where things are happening. And sometimes they want to have things be a little bit more exaggerated, whether it's sounds. And some people naturally are quieter or more intimate. Like there are certain positions, like the position, like I really like holding someone super tight close to me as, we're inside each other and we're like, making out. And like that doesn't read best on camera for the whole time, right?
Got it.
So you have to worry about these logistical things that you wouldn't have to when you're just being intimate with someone, and you can just think about each other when it's off camera.
So like if I'm gonna translate this back to chef world, I don't even cook, but if I were to, the restaurant, it's like maybe the plating is more extravagant and it's more dramatic, but at home it's like home cooked and soulful and like
exactly
what you described.
No, it's exactly that. Yeah, and it's not to say that like, because my videos, I'm very like honest and like I'm into it, but then in the moment, like if I'm on top of someone or below someone, I'm like, oh wait, I just should open up a little, you know.
And so it's very different.
Yeah.
Now you have a partner, you have your creation. Are you also like on the apps for people who like aren't willing to film with you?
Yes.
So then is the drive just very high? Like, do you think you have a biologically higher drive than the others?
You know, what's interesting. I do think that I do. I don't know what it is. I just get in these moods. And one of the things I enjoy is having sex with people I don't know.
Okay.
So that's
like
one of my
a
kinks.
stranger.
Like a stranger.
Like a new person.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because like, you know, there's this, I don't know, there's something about that's really sexy to me. And even some guys like, you know, in our world, like we'll have sex with people before we get to know them.
Yes.
And so sometimes I get to know people. I'm like, oh, you're not as sexually attractive to me anymore. And so like, I enjoy having sex with people before I get to know them.
Yeah.
And exploring things in a way that we can be a version of ourselves that's like different than our normal selves.
Got it. So then, okay, ideal guy on Grindr. Like, what are you looking for? Like, is there a thumbnail? Is there a thing in the bio? Is there a physique feature? Like, what are you looking for in a Grindr hookup?
Oh, that's interesting.
Or a Grindr profile, I should say.
In a Grindr profile, I always have to see a face, right?
Okay,
But
so face pic.
Face pic is important to me.
Yeah.
And I think someone that says mild to wild.
Mild to wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like everything in between. Like I like it all. Like
Got
I'm a
it.
pleaser. So
Okay.
whether I'm topping or bottoming, I like someone who that is open to a lot.
Okay. What is it like being an Asian OF creator or an Asian content creator or just an Asian gay male? Like, how is that? How is that different? Yeah, I think you kind of get the gist of the question.
Yeah, I think being an Asian content creator is really difficult. So one of the big things is when I was growing up, I never saw Asian faces in this industry.
Yeah.
So one thing that's gay media is really behind as far as representation with gay Asian men. You know, you can walk into a bar, like some of the bars in West Hollywood, and they'll have a full wall of men up, and there's not a single Asian.
Yeah.
And you'll see the covers of magazines, and Asian men are not included.
Yeah.
When I first started, the first 2 months, I went on this big. I was on this big dinner with a bunch of huge creators.
Yeah.
And I was told I was invited because I had a big TikTok following. I was not a big OnlyFans creator yet.
Got it.
And there were people of different ethnicities, and there was 2 Asians, me and another Asian. And everyone was talking about how they just didn't think Asian on Asian was hot.
Wow.
Yes. And so everyone was talking very much about how it just wasn't hot. And there was another Asian that was there that literally said, yeah, I do think that it's important for us like to have another ethnicity because we're not hot enough on our own.
Okay.
And this is another creator. And I was like, so new to this. And I was like, wait, I'm so lost. And I'm very vocal. So I was like, wait, hold up. So the thing is, the reason that you guys feel that way is because you don't see us that way.
Yeah.
No one's using us in this gay media, these gay porns, or even porn. I was like, name me one straight Asian male porn star. Name me a gay Asian male porn star that's as big as any of you guys.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, yeah, you're right. I go, if there's not representation that shows that we're hot, that's showing you that media is the most powerful thing in the world. So if media is not telling you that, you probably won't think that. And that actually got a lot of people thinking. And, you know, we were having all of these things. And then someone said something about like, well, the reason I don't like Asians, like I wouldn't go to Asia for a trip is because I like big guys. I was like, there are big Asian guys. So there are these generalizations.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that Asian men in this gay world have to fight because, you know, no fats, no femmes, no Asians. We're one of those minorities that within the gay community, as much as we preach inclusivity, there's so much exclusivity.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is it's like, as I feel, as an outspoken Asian in this field, it's one of those things where it takes a lot of patience because I feel like I don't mind doing it, but there's a lot of teaching.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, Thank you for your advocacy. I know we have a lot more work to do, but yeah, again, it's fascinating hearing about all the things.
It's getting so much better though.
It is,
like,
yes.
This is like 2020.
Yes,
So like,
yes.
I think now, I think even in just with TikTok and all of these things, it's beautiful to see all these like beautiful Asian men representing things that I never saw before that.
Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna switch gears a little bit. We got some trivia for you.
Yeah.
Some like OF creator gay trivia, let's call it. Okay, here we go. What's more common on gay dating apps? Men listing as top, verse, or bottom?
They're listing as verse.
You are correct. They are listing, I don't know what they are, but they're listing as verse.
Bottoms.
But okay. I don't know. I'm monogamous right now, so I don't really know the world anymore.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
is it still the thing? Like there's so many bottoms, like where are the tops?
Well,
like,
in Toronto, I felt like Toronto, like I was like, Toronto tops. There's a lot of tops in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, but in LA, I feel like everyone's like, oh, I'm a bottom, I'm a verse bottom, I'm verse, I'm a verse top. And they're all showing me butt pictures. And I'm like,
got it.
Okay.
Okay, so Toronto had some more options.
But it depends on, I think in this area, the people that are on the apps, there's a lot of bottoms.
Okay. On average, how long do gay relationships last compared to straight relationships? Is it shorter, about the same, or longer?
Gay, does that include lesbians?
I'm going to say probably gay men.
Gay men. Okay.
Gay men.
Shorter.
Correct. Okay. This is like expert trivia. Okay. You're 2 for 2. Okay. Here we go. Number 3. What is the most common number of sexual partners gay men report having in a year? Okay. Is it 1 to 3, 4 to 7, or 8 to 12?
8 to 12.
It's 4 to 7.
Really?
Maybe that's your OF creator bias.
Is that because it's all over the US?
All over the world.
Oh,
or
see.
North America, but also it's all gay men.
Okay, fair.
They're not as lucky as you.
Yeah.
No. How many gay men have you reported having in a single year?
I'm sorry?
How many gay men have you been with in a single year?
Gosh, I'm so uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable.
Well,
You're booked and blessed. Now you're shy.
Well, first, how many weeks are there in a year?
52.
So there's at least 52 because I release one full sex video a week. So there's that. And then all the others, so at least double that.
Wow. Men.
Yeah.
Not like times, like people. People.
Yeah.
Okay, 100.
Sure. I'm
not judging. Sex is fun. I get it.
It is.
And sorry, the OF handle is?
Jacob Ethandale.
And the Insta handle is?
The Jacob Ethandale.
And the TikTok handle is?
Jacob Obbs.
Okay, we just want to promote all the things while you're saying that we're out there and booked and blessed.
I also have the other Instagram, which is Jacob Obbs as well. I have 2.
Okay, got it. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of handles.
I know.
Okay, you're going to tell me which is your favorite twink to twunk transformation. I'm going to give you 2 celebrities.
I can't wait.
Who was the better twink to twunk transformation? Zac Efron versus Tom Holland.
Oh gosh. Zac Efron.
Okay, interesting. So I preferred Zac more in the twink era to the now era, or like in the middle. But do you prefer him now, or you just prefer him over Tom Holland?
It's interesting. So I like guys that look a little older. So usually, and Tom Holland still looks a little younger to me.
He's a baby.
So that's the only.
So you're going okay. So okay, fair.
It's a hard one because I actually do like. I think Tom Holland's great.
Yeah.
But.
Zac Efron, Taylor Lautner.
Zac Efron.
Is it same because the young thing?
Yeah, I think so. And Taylor Lautner was when I was younger, I think he's too pretty for me. He's so gorgeous.
He's so pretty.
So pretty.
The body.
Yeah. Oh. And not that Zach's not pretty, but Zach looks a little older.
Yeah, again, we're on the age thing. Well, I got someone even a little older for you.
Oh.
Zac Efron or Jonathan Bennett?
Zac Efron.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know Zac Efron this much.
Okay, well, there's just one more left.
Okay.
And it's Zac Efron versus Dylan Efron.
Dylan.
Right?
Oh my gosh. And he looks younger. The thing is, this is the thing. This is where his personality is just so adorable and so cute. Like on Dancing with the Stars, he is the whitest dancer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love watching him. He's does he have swag? No.
No.
But it's so cute.
He is so charming. I want to say he is probably the most universally likable person on the planet in terms of the The straights like him, the gays like him, the tops like him, the bottoms like him. Who doesn't like Dylan Efron?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to meet him. Like Dylan Efron.
Oh my gosh, were you traders together?
Right? He'll do the reunion. You'll do the first time. But yes. Okay. So Dylan Efron wins that one. Okay. Last one, this or that, whether it's for a date, a hookup or whatever you want, you can tell me, but is it meeting in person or meeting on the apps?
Apps.
Is it, I think I know this one, casual or serious?
Casual.
Because you got a boyfriend. Is it a cocktail or a shot?
Cocktail.
And is it face card or body?
Face. That was
Really?
hard. Well, so body. You're right, body. Okay.
Just
Okay,
put
it's
a plastic,
body. It's
put
body.
a paper bag on it and call it a day.
I mean, the lights don't have to be on, right?
The lights don't have to be on. Oh yeah, I'm a body boy. When I was open, but now I am just in love with my doctor partner Jock. How
long have you guys been together?
We're on oh my God, today was our 2-year fucking anniversary. I had sex with him 2 years ago.
Congratulations.
And we've been dating for a year and a half.
So you had sex with him before you got to know him?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry. Is that controversial?
No, I think that's, I mean, depends on who you ask.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah,
oh my God.
yeah.
No, when you said that, I was like, duh.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that sex was good. What was your name?
Oh yeah. My thing was always come to my place, have a drink or play a board game or watch a movie. I'm like, you choose.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice, and then have sex.
Yeah.
And then we decide
Yeah.
what's next. Is was the board game fun? Was the sex good? Was the chats good? It was just
Board game is a good one. You get to see someone
if they're smart.
Yeah.
If they're dumb.
Yeah, that's really good. I love board games.
That's what I mean. You love reality TV. Same. Board games, reality TV. It's there is a checklist and you need to.
What's the game?
Oh my God. Something that involves the mind.
Okay.
There had to be a strategic element or a mental element.
You're here's Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, no, we didn't start. Oh my God. Could you imagine? I would have no second dates. Yeah. We never started on Settlers of Catan. No, something easy enough, but that showed a little bit of are they, I have to date a smart person.
And also to see how well they do if they lose. Right?
Oh yeah,
that's a really good because some people are you're wait, why
are you throwing the board?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong? This is a pro tip, everyone. If you're single and you're looking to date, play a board game.
Yeah,
do an escape room.
Yes,
do an escape room.
Gosh.
Wait, I love escape rooms.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, okay. Well,
I used to work at an escape room.
Really?
Yeah, when I first moved back to LA, I worked one of my first jobs was working at an escape room.
Which one?
Escape LA.
And was it good?
We were really good. We had celebrities come and all these things. It was one of the first. I think it might have been the first one in Los Angeles.
Oh shit!
And so yeah, he made this whole building of escape rooms, and it was really fascinating. And he was really good. The thing is, he asked me to become manager because in the first game that he ever built, I figured out a bunch of the puzzles right away, and they were just puzzles I knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so
genius.
Genius. And I was like, I think it's because I do puzzles, but
I love it. Okay, well, unfortunately, our time is up. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, the handle, there were so many. The handle is?
J Kebabs, Jacob Ethan Dale.
Like a kebab?
Yeah, it was my nickname.
Because
I was called, my friends used to call me Kebabs.
Got it. There we are.
Yeah.
J Kebabs, follow. Good luck with the career, getting on Traders, all the things. I'm Frankie Chanda. This is Thirsty Boys. And always remember, the thirst is real.